We're back! We're back! We're back! Whoa! Come on, let's just lift it up like that. It's not hard. Oh, Jesus. What's going down? Well, I'll tell you what isn't going down.
What isn't going down?
I'll tell you what's not going down.
Oh no, this isn't a link to the... It is!
This ain't going down, but it will be soon.
Oh!
Anything to prolong being in front of that?
Oh, video file not found. What's that in here? What's it got?
What have you done?
I've got video file not found. What's going on?
No. Go to...
Hello! I bet you thought I didn't know what I was doing there for a minute. How right you are. Welcome. It's a PropDog Friday Live. It's the 2nd of July, which is the first Friday of the month. Means nothing, but welcome. We're very much prepared, aren't we? Very much prepared this week. We've spent the entire week purely concentrating on this live, making sure we have everything we can show you and we know it all off by heart and everything about it. Is that true, Mike?
No.
No. Mike has said you've been very well, have you?
No, I've been off ill for the last week.
And
hence my voice.
And I had COVID before that, so
Yeah.
we've been like ships in the night.
Passing. But I feel much
but welcome
better
everybody.
now. Well, I don't,
You don't sound. He doesn't sound any better, does he? No.
No. Well, why are you talking to that like it's a person that's going to give you some reaction? I suppose they give you the reactions here.
They give it the reaction.
So Kevin says hi.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. And Amber says hi.
Hi, Amber.
And if we get...
Robert
Stephen
says
hi. Okay.
What do you reckon Adam O'Brien's going to say?
Hello.
He says hello. He's right.
No, Dave said hello. How did your shows go? Did you each nail it? Of course we did, didn't we? I mean, you was on...
I was on, I was at the Comedy Store. Did I nail it? No, I didn't nail it. It was brutal. It was one of the...
But give yourself some credit. You
Yep.
you was on for a little while.
I was on for a little while. What you forget, really, is just...
I mean, you was telling me that one guy,
One
from
guy
what he wore, got pooed off.
got voted off before he got to the mic, basically, purely on the fact I think he had a bow tie on or something, and that was
really
it.
bad.
That was it. They didn't want to know. A lot of I mean, it was very hard. It was very hard to get a joke out because the audience were literally
Booing you?
booing you, shouting at you. Even the guy in the sound booth.
No.
Yeah, in the sound booth, going like, "Say something funny, mate."
Oh dear.
So you were heckled from all sides. It was a toughie, but a hell of a lot of fun.
But you didn't get Big Hooky dragging you off though, did you? You left
I
quite nicely.
I left nicely. Definitely going to go back. Definitely going to try and win it. In fact, the person who won it, I don't think they got to say very much because everyone was just teasing them. So they lasted 5 minutes because everyone was enjoying taking the mick out of them for 5 minutes. So
they were entertaining themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yes, our show went really well. It was well received. Wayne got a standing ovation, so that's always a good sign. Few teething problems with the tech, but that's what happened.
Almost a full house, wasn't it?
It was almost a full house, and sold quite a lot of tickets. We were very, very impressed with exactly how well it was received. So we're in the processes of rejigging it a bit, doing some tweaks.
Yeah, well,
and
everything's work in progress.
We'll
isn't it?
be back. Yeah, it's all a work in progress. Chris says, "Afternoon, everyone."
Afternoon, Chris. I hope you're
Is
well.
that everyone here or everyone on the Tinternet as well?
Why not do it to everyone on this internet?
Okay. Oh, I've got
Hello,
like
Tom.
it. Tom says hello. Hi guys, hope you're well.
Yeah, we are. We're all right.
Well, we were.
We're all right now.
But we're all right now. Adam O'Brien says July the 1st, not the 2nd.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to nitpick, then fair
That's
enough.
probably why you got booed off, wasn't it?
Turn
Okay,
up on the wrong
Walter
day.
says good afternoon, all doggers.
Hi,
Yeah,
Walter.
good afternoon, Walter. And Sean says hi all. Hi, Sean. Amber says first day and first Friday. Yeah,
Yep.
we've already gone through that. In the States, it's only just the 1st of July.
I know, but you're always late to things, aren't you, in America?
It's still
But
only
let's
the
not-
1st of
let's
July.
not- Let's not get into the wars.
Max says, hey gang, have you reviewed or talk about Tempest by Many Lenfield? Yes. You have.
I have, yeah. I mean, I think, okay, it does work, for sure.
It does what it says on the tin.
I honestly believe that Many does it a lot, and it's part of his act, and he obviously does it very well and gets away with it, and it lives perfectly within his show. Absolutely fine. I wouldn't touch it with a barge pole. I think,
Say it as is. Say it as is.
I actually think the method is quite a logical method that a layperson would suss out. Obviously, they wouldn't know exactly how the gimmick got ringed in.
Excuse me.
But also, if you... Today, I think watches more than ever have become a bit of a status symbol. That your chances of coming across someone who's got an expensive watch on,
Right.
a bit higher. If someone took my watch and stopped it, I'd be a little bit peeved. If I then found out how they did it, I'd be absolutely livid.
But your watch is only 20 quid.
Shut up, mate. It's not. It's a very nice watch.
20 quid.
And
What's that say? Bolex.
yeah, all right.
What's
All right. Well, you know that extra line on the arm was a lot of money. So, I mean, if you want to go around stopping watches, I don't know. Even if someone had, I don't know. A Swatch is probably 50 quid these days. I don't know.
They're not cheap.
They're not
I mean,
cheap.
I mean, no, they're not cheap.
Even the fact
So,
you'd have
yeah.
to reset your watch is a pain in the arse. But if you came across someone who had a Patek Philippe on or something, and you stopped it, So,
Yeah, no.
I
Okay,
think
moving on.
For me, I think you'd have to be really, really careful with it.
Yeah.
Many obviously.
But it does
manages-
what it says on the tin.
Yeah, and he manages to do it. So maybe it's just
And,
me.
so, and the watch stopping and then starting again. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. It's a cool effect, definitely.
Andy Tingley says hi guts.
Thanks. He's been listening to you backstage. Clearly.
Yeah.
We've got the smell as well here.
Guys.
It's 4D.
yeah. All the smells. Sean says I don't think the review was particularly good. I'm assuming that's for Tempest.
Are you knocking my review of it, or
A general review.
Or the
Brian says greetings from Copenhagen and the Tour de France direct from here. It is great.
Oh, I didn't know you were in the
Ooh.
Tour de France, Brian. Congratulations. Don't know what team you're riding for, but best of luck.
Cool. That is cool. Jonas says hello from a very warm welcome from Sweden. I won't complain that it's hot, but a couple of hobbits have just thrown a ring onto my balcony.
Very good, Jonas. Is it when's the frog? When's the frog done? Is that this?
Oh
weekend?
no,
Is that
no,
this weekend?
no! You weren't here.
Have I missed it?
Yeah, I think you missed it.
All year I waited for the
frog dance. Do your frog dance.
Don't believe it. I'm not doing
Do
the
it.
frog dance. I can't do the frog dance. I'm going to do the frog dance now because I missed it.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
have to.
Matthew Collie says good afternoon, gents. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, mate.
And to you. And Paul says good afternoon, gents, as well. Robert Wilson.
Paul Goodbody. Is that his real?
Yeah, I'm
Is that
sure
your
it
real
is.
name, Paul?
Why wouldn't it be?
Robert
Wilson says, "Hey, PropDoggers, currently in Cyprus watching PropDog Live. So
Very
we're
nice.
international.
We are.
We're
We are.
international.
North, well, Turkey or Cyprus. That's what you want to know.
Simon Cartwright. Hi, Simon.
Hi.
Hope you're well, buddy. Sorted out his newspaper gimmick.
I emailed him about it. I wanted to find out which newspaper he wanted.
Ah.
So I shall make it up tomorrow for you, Simon.
Yes, cool.
Make a couple or a few.
Make a few.
I think once I've done one, I'll be able to knock
It's
it out.
taken a little while, so make a few.
Yeah.
Patrick says good afternoon. Good afternoon, Patrick. Let everybody saying good afternoon.
I
So
know.
should we just say a good blanket good afternoon to every viewer, and then
Well, we
can
can't
skip
now,
on.
though, can we? Because we've given Patrick the personal touch. We can't possibly now just go and, sideline everybody else as if they're not as important as
Well,
the great
they are.
Patrick Aitchison.
All our views are important. Tom Cox says been playing around with unhanded since last night. Love it.
It's brilliant, isn't
It's
it?
good.
It's a brilliant
very
idea.
clever.
I actually, it was a gimmick I thought was horrible
JP
when I first picked it
Valerino.
up.
I mean,
I know.
he's a don. He
I
is
know.
a don.
But yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Han says, "Hi friends, wishing you all a very nice summer." Prop Dog Friday.
Hi, Hans.
It is hot up here, actually.
It's always hot up here.
Andy Tingley says, "I'm with you, Alex. I don't like Tempest."
Yep.
Peter says, "Any good see-through blindfolds?" That's an oxymoron, isn't
Yeah,
it?
well, I mean, that's the classic description of a bad blindfold.
yeah. The mesh one. The mesh one's quite good.
The drive bag one is a good one.
Yeah.
The drive bag one's a good one. Or you could just...
What was the one where you tied it, but as you tied it, you pulled...
That was the drive bag one, but there was also so
They
that's the
did a
drive
small
bag
one.
does the same thing.
Right.
There was also a small one. Or all you can do, Peter Booth, is get some dark material that you can see through, and just double layer one side of it. So you could put it on double layer for the person who say, can you see anything? And they can't, so looking through both layers, and you just put it on the other way around, and you can. That's just a bag.
Very
I mean, you
good.
can knock one up on a sewing machine.
Stephen Lovering says, "I all from sunny Devon." Hi, Stephen. Hope you are well.
Devon's nice when it's sunny.
Jamie says, "Hey lads."
doing?
Shane says, "Hi guys, what's up?"
What's up?
David, well, good on you for getting through it. Alex, stand-up scares me. Film the next one.
Yes, yeah, I am going to go back. I've got. It's funny. So the problem with it is, you've really got to get a laugh every 20 seconds. If your joke's got a build-up of 20 seconds or more, the audience don't care. You're off. You're literally off.
It does sound really.
There was one bloke who he literally did about 4 minutes of brilliant gag after gag after gag.
That's pretty good. Isn't it?
It's pretty good. One gag failed. That was it. It's off. Yeah.
And he was 1 minute away from winning.
Yeah, and he was smashing it up until that point. You thought there's no leeway with it. It is, but also the best bit is once you've done your set, you get back. You're in the audience, so you can start shouting out as much abuse as they gave you. So it's a great night. It's a great night.
So you can give as good as you get.
Yeah.
Cool. He also says, Mike, if the show was enjoyable despite the technical issues, it's a statement to you and Wayne. Well, Wayne, really. I mean, he's the man. I'm just the hired help.
You definitely do all the legwork, though, don't you? Which let's not.
It's a busy time, but yeah, it was enjoyable. Andy Tingley says, just got sticker kicker from Penguin and it's really good. Roddy and Co do it again.
Yeah, Roddy is.
He's on fire, isn't he, old Roddy?
He is on fire. Yeah, I don't know quite how he manages to hit it every time because a lot of people, no one else does. To be honest, so he's obviously got a very good filter. He won't just put out everything he comes up with. So, great admiration for Roddy.
Jonas says, "Oh, and my PropDog stuff didn't arrive in time for tonight's gig, but never mind. I've got crap to last all the night."
Well, hopefully the new crap will arrive soon, Jonas.
It would.
No, who didn't take the phone off?
Who didn't take the phone off?
Dave didn't take the phone off.
Look, Dave's coming.
Friday again already.
It's Friday, so you do that. I'll sort this out.
What? I'm busy. You on your own?
Hi, Robert. Robert's on the
Hello.
the Turkish bit of Cyprus.
Crack on.
I'm cracking on. Earlier related to where we are in Cyprus. Yeah, lovely. I mean, the whole of Cyprus is nice. Received my PK ring. Helped crowdfund today. It's all right, but it's the size of a small car. Yeah, I don't think they're. If you're ever going to get a PK ring, they always do look a bit hefty, especially when you're on your hand. I don't. The ones we had, I think they're sort of passable. Once they're not on your finger, they kind of look all right. But when they are on your finger, you can see just how bulbous they are. To Dave and Sully and all prop dogs, best way to change a mini 1-inch Rubik's Cube to a full-size working Rubik's Cube. Minimal props, please. Message me if any ideas come to you later. Best way to change a 1-inch Rubik's Cube to a full-size working Rubik's Cube. I don't know. We'll ask Dave. An oxymoron, strange, my middle name is Oxy. Oh dear. Oh, we're in Northern Cyprus. We're going to get very specific now. And Frank Valenti says, hi guys. Well, hello Frank. So the first thing to talk about is Socks, or Socks Appeal by the great Bill Abbott. Once again, this, if you know Bill Abbott, he does some really amusing routines, some really well thought out routines. And usually with a good, strong, powerful effect. So if you're talking about celebrity smart arse and all of those sort of tricks, his Blockbuster is a brilliant three-phase card routine. His Pax small plays big, or plays anywhere. I can't remember what it's called. Those two things, they're really good. He does know how to fill a stage. He knows how to entertain people. And this is his little trick with socks. Not smack full of originality. It's very much I think it was Eric Mead did it with ties, and the method, if you watch, I'm not sure there is a full performance of it, but the method would be fairly clear, but he teaches it really, really well. It's not a method usually I would stay well clear of it because I'm not a mentalist, but he he teaches it really well, and actually, it's really easy and really convincing, and it will fly past anyone. It's probably the easiest. Can I tip the method? Can I not tip the method?
No, you cannot tip the method.
Anyway,
I was going to say
it's a well-known verbal thing used in Magic, and this is the easiest way of doing it, really, because you've only got to do the first. Once you've done the first one, the rest of it is pretty much clear cut. And you get the so here you get the socks. You get the socks and everything in there.
I mean, I don't know anything about this because it came in while I was off ill, but I've known Bill for a while, and all his stuff, all his material is great.
Good.
So
I mean, it's not. I mean, I'd be surprised if a hobbyist bought it. But you know, if you're playing, you know, a holiday park, or you've got a polo show coming up, he does it close up. Apparently, Bill as well, which is the sort of thing I'd do. I think there's something very funny about rolling your trouser leg up and not having socks on. I can remember one Christmas, my uncle came round and my mum had bought him a pair of socks, and he took his shoes off and he didn't have any socks on, and he put them on, and it was hilarious. Yeah. So yep, highly recommended. Cool. But it is £100+ though.
Yeah, it is exactly £124.99 because I wrote it down on there.
Yeah, but it is really good. If you've got a use for it, if you're gonna do it, it's really good. A bit like Celebrity Smartass and all of those, you know, Cue the Magic. They are brilliant tricks. If you've got a show,
cool,
do
it. Right now.
Yeah.
Anthony Tyria.
Yeah,
says, can you get stamping? What's stamp? This is something new. You don't even know what it is.
Don't know. What is it?
Well, we'll have a look. And Alex,
probably.
Lee Alex says, hi Lee, how are you, bud? Cubic chamber bag.
Oh, Lee, what a surprise that one cropped up to you. So that is a method for changing a 1-inch Rubik's cube into a standard size Rubik's cube.
Oh, cool. Have we had it in?
I think we had it in. Yeah, I think we've got it. We might have it still.
Okay. Lee says, hi guys, when are the PropDog Gazinta boxes going to be in stock?
Man, Lee, no one wants them more than me. Believe me, it's
a project. It's on the
project, so they're off to be made. So they sent us back the sample double quick, and the sample was good. We said, yep, go ahead, and then COVID hit, and now it's all just been
it's catch up, isn't it?
Yep.
But they are just watch this space. They will arrive.
The best thing is it means I've got more chance to write different routines to the one that I normally do as well. So there'll be a bit of variety for different. What?
So Lee says one in stock at PropDog.
There you go.
There you go. Andy Tingley says I haven't worn socks for 23 years. Michael Pierce, hello buddy, how are you? Says afternoon. And Andy says stamp is great. You turn a ball earring into a coin using a brass stamp. A ball earring into a coin using a brass stamp.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll have a look and see if we can get it in.
So we're at the end. Is there anything else?
That's it. Good night.
Yeah. Good night.
No, we've got.
Why don't you show that? Do that one first.
I'm not going to.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Okay. Here we go.
You broke it, didn't you?
I did. Okay. Here we go. Oh, look at that.
That looks good.
It does. So this is called
Extends.
And we've been playing with it all day. It's a fantastic little gimmick.
I thought it was going to be absolutely diabolical before it came in.
Me too, but
love it.
We love it.
It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun, and you can do two sides of the card.
Yeah, you can hold it in your mouth and
we haven't played with it enough to do the two sides, but you put it in your mouth and then you pull it out.
Dead easy.
Gimmicks well, mate.
Brilliant for social media. You could get away with it if you're a bit further away and do it quickly. You could get away with it close up. I would have thought. A lot of fun. A little kicker to any card routine if you've got that. Easy to ring in, would sit inside your deck nicely.
It will, and it's a great little gimmick. Yeah, lots of fun. Loved it. So check out the trailer as well, because then you can see the full performance. But
very surprised no one else has thought of it.
Yeah.
And it's not, but actually, having watched it, it's a different. I didn't even see that method coming.
No, it's very clever.
I didn't actually see that coming.
It's very clever.
Very clever.
And
hats off to him.
Kevin King says, do it again.
Yeah.
No, one time only, people. You will have to watch it back just in case I do an Alec.
Yeah.
No. So yeah, it's great. Very visual. Great for Zoom shows and Instagram and TikTok. But yeah, we've been doing it in the shop to people, and they all thought it was visually.
I mean, you could just
great.
have a cast select, you do a quick double, do a quick stretch, give it back.
I came up with a reason for using this, didn't I? I said, if you're a lowly magician sitting in a corner of a room and nobody's asked you to show them a magic
If you're a lonely
trick,
magician, are there any other magicians out there?
well,
let us know.
there may well be. And you're sitting in the corner, nobody's asked you to show them a magic trick, and you sit there, you just pull a card out, and you just sit there doing that.
Yeah.
And someone's going to come out and go,
Yeah,
what the hell?
Perhaps even, people busking wanting to draw a crowd, just do that.
Crowd puller.
Yeah.
It's
Really
one
good
of those
idea.
things. So, yeah. Both thoroughly recommend it. Dave likes it as well. Dave
It's a lot of fun.
likes it as well.
It's
Ball
a lot of fun.
bearing. Oh, not a ring, a ball ring, a ball bearing. Thanks for that, Andy. Now it makes sense. Al Prendo says, yo, happy Friday. Any news about envelopes?
No.
They are coming. We have found someone to do them, make them up, so they will be coming. But
I
you
think
still...
you wanted some specially printed, which we've got to talk to Dave about, but I'm not sure it's possible.
Okay.
Because we're having a hell of a time getting them.
Getting them made. So, but they are coming.
I'll get back to you, Al. I've got to find Dave with spare few minutes.
Kevin King says, "Do it again, Mike." I'm not going to do it again. That was. Remember, we only get this for the first few minutes of the day before the live. So, because I've hit it once, I'm gonna just leave it like that. You can watch it back on YouTube. Or watch the trailer. The trailer with the full performance with both sides in the mouth is great.
Yeah, it does look that good. It does look
It
that
does
good. It
look
does look as good as it does in the trailer.
Michael Pierce says you should be in Newcastle.
I wish he was in Newcastle as well, Michael.
Yeah, I think most people. I
what's
think
in
the wife
Newcastle?
thinks I should be in Newcastle. Not this weekend, buddy. I'm afraid I can't do it. I'm gutted because I do like mines. Michael Murray's little convention in Newcastle.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's the first one after COVID.
Oh, well, that is
and it
good.
would have been lovely meet everybody, but yeah, not this year, I'm afraid. Maybe next year. David says, "There's my Michael Lamar DVD coming yet?" Yeah, and it's been sent.
It's been sent. You'll get it tomorrow.
Should get it tomorrow. So yes, it has. Right. So yeah. Before we go any further, Extends is $33.99 for those that want it. I think we've only got a couple left because people that came into the store that saw it, they've snapped it up.
They do.
So yeah, get onto that website. What's the next?
Pro Deck Switch by
Pro-Deck Switch.
Pierre Vallard. I don't know.
So Wayne, if you're watching, buddy, sorry I haven't rung you. I will call you after this, but check out the trailer for this. I think you'll like it. Wayne and I, we bring out lots of Wayne Dobson.
Oh.
We bring out lots of creations, but Wayne does like looking at other people's stuff. He does enjoy being fooled.
Right.
I mean, after all these years and all the knowledge that he has,
Yep.
he loves it when he's.
But
fooled.
you actually, you do quite like this, don't you?
I do quite like it. It's.
So anyway,
it's
this Pro Deck
different.
Switch is a way of switching
deck
a whole
without-
deck of cards for another whole deck of cards
Without touching
in
him.
plain sight without touching them.
That's what fooled me.
And it
was
does
the
do
method.
that. There's some things I don't like about it though.
All right, you don't like the arts and crafts, right?
Don't like
There is
it.
some arts and
There is
crafts.
a bit of arts and crafts. That's fine. You don't touch the deck, which is incredible. There's something you have to have on the table that I don't particularly like. I don't.
Okay, yeah, I see your point. I understand your point there. But look at the bigger picture.
Yes,
It's
I know.
the
I'm
deck
trying.
switch, isn't it? It's not the paraphernalia you need to achieve the deck switch. It's the actual deck switch.
Yeah,
and
so
it's so.
what
It's the
is
cleanest
nice-
deck switch
what is
I've
nice-
seen.
What is nice, you sort of end up. So you'd have this sort of.
I mean, the guy hands out a pen, and
so
that's it. It's done.
You have this sort of scenario, and
He gestures.
and you're basically doing nothing, and the deck switch,
Then this scenario.
and then you end up with that scenario. Brilliant idea, brilliant concept. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I do like it. It's $49.99. Like we said, there are some arts and crafts. It would have been nice if it had been maybe constructed, but I think it needs the personal touch. So it needs to be designed around the person who's using it. Hence the arts and crafts. But I like it. It's great.
Well, Andy Tingley saying the trade it didn't fool him. It fooled me. I mean, I could see it happening. I just didn't know how it was happening. I just didn't know how it was happening.
I mean, it showed the deck switch, if that's what you're saying.
Yeah,
but then we did a trailer for the black box, and we showed the deck switch, and we got told it was we shouldn't have shown the switch. Then we changed the trailer to not showing the switch, and we were told it was like, you cut it. So
yeah,
damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, well, I remember.
It's a deck switching device, so they want you to see.
I mean, I remember the lovely Wayne Fox. He had his little wooden box, which I wish he'd keep producing, but he literally shown a live performance of it.
Yeah.
And obviously, I mean, anyone who's ever sort of done a gig or really performed magic for people, you know that they're so easily distracted and misdirected.
Yeah,
No one gives them up. And so, but obviously on video,
yeah, there's no blinking, there's no misdirection.
There's no blinking.
Look over there.
There's no misdirection. So, you know, the load was clear for everybody to see. And people were going like, oh, well, it's so obvious. And it's like, well, no, he was literally letting you know exactly how it's done and how well it went down.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
always, I came up with an idea a while back, and I haven't actually spoken to Wayne about this. You should have a public trailer, so a trailer that goes out that is accessible to everybody. And then if you actually go out of your way to go to the dealer and look for the product, there should be another trailer that maybe shows a different angle, or
yeah. I mean,
so
it's tricky,
you get to see the workings of stuff. But yeah, it is tricky. It is tricky because creators want to make money. And if you show method, people will make the trick, won't they?
Yeah, I mean that is
and they've done all the hard work, and it's like,
yeah,
it's like getting Harry Potter and then like reproducing it and calling it Harry Trotter. Or there is a book called that, but yeah, you get the idea. So it is difficult. Yes, if deck switch, you're going to see the deck switch because that is basically what is.
And also, you know, yeah, you haven't been asked to sign a card, so you're you know, when you're watching
or
a
take
video,
a pen. That's brilliant.
when you're watching a video, you're not. So anyway,
I think it's bigger picture, isn't it? We got to see. You got when you look at a trailer, look at the bigger picture. Don't just look at the, you know, how's it work?
Yeah, and also I think you should be I don't know. It's part of the advantage of coming into the shop, isn't it? Because we can, you know, if someone comes in,
you can see.
We can say, well, it uses this, so you know, or it's not your style, or it's too difficult, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
And we can tip you off and let you know. But
aren't we full of advice today?
Oh, full of it.
Full of it. Richard Wood, you are so premature, it's unbelievable. 5 of clubs.
Should we let him have it?
No,
should we let him have it?
Yeah, we're losing time.
Where's that one-way forcing tack? 5 of clubs, one-way forcing tack, please, Torrent.
Dave says, awesome, thank you. That's for his DVD. I like the trailer was alright, Andy. The trailer was alright. Chris Watt says, happy Friday, happy
Happy, Chris.
Friday, prop doggers. And Andy says, and in the trailer he goes through the face-up cars asking if it was theirs, but he saw it was signed. Laugh out loud madness. Yeah, I understand. The performance might not have been top notch.
I would not buy it for the routine that he shows.
But
you know, if you can, it's a very clean
deck switch.
So
if you buy Black Box, which comes with 3 awesome routines,
does it now?
It does. And the Deck Pro.
And the Deck
No, you
Pro.
don't need the Deck Pro if you buy the Black Box.
No.
Right. Nathan says different method, but stretch card by Dwayne Williams ends by handing out the selected card in stretch condition. Worth a look. Yes, completely different method. I think for a visual snap. Problem with Magic.
We talked about it. Magic Sing was in. Wasn't he? Magic Sing was in. We were talking about the differences and stuff like that. I mean, he really liked this as well. But
see, back in the day when I was young, doing magic, people were interested.
Black and white.
And I played on the bomb sites. Yeah, whatever.
Hoop and stick, just a little hoop and stick.
So people had more attention span, and they would listen, and you know, you'd connect. Nowadays, with YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, it's all 30 seconds, 3 minutes, that sort of thing. So I think that's why the magic is going into a point where you just have a look, bang, done. They're not interested in looking at the trick. And what with COVID, that's also stopped people touching stuff as well. So I don't think examining magic. Wayne gave me a good piece of advice. If someone asks to look at something,
Yep.
you've done the trick wrong.
Yeah. Yep. It's true.
Yeah, and I think that is probably very right.
I think it's very important to present. I mean, never in Magic should you present it as a challenge.
No, definitely not.
It is
or
not.
a puzzle. It's not a puzzle.
Yeah.
It's Paul Harris talks about it. It's
Because otherwise you just
point
end up
of
with
astonishment.
Yeah, and they just end up guessing a lot.
Blaine was the king of this. I mean, he would show the trick and then walk away. I mean, even before they could even go, show us the coin, or there is something in that.
There was a famous thing about Larry Jennings. I think he was at the Magic Castle. He was doing some card tricks. One bloke was being a bit of a knob about where he put the card back or whatever, and he just shut that down. Well, if you don't want to see him,
walk away.
If you don't want to see the trick, don't mind.
I think
he just didn't bother. He just if you're not.
John Bannon has said something in his Impossibilia DVD about that.
Because it's not.
You go too far, and they went through the deck, and he was like, just pick the deck up and go and show someone else.
Yeah, I mean, I've had people who deliberately pick the bottom card or whatever, and it's just like you just know. Oh, right, if you're going to be like that, I'll do one quick trick. And
there was always that thing where you have to get out, where you have the Queen of Hearts and the Ace of Spades at the top and the bottom. So if they do pick them, you know what they are.
Yeah,
just a completely different trick.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
there is that. We should charge for all this advice. Sean says, I agree, the performance wasn't the best. Yeah.
Also, I don't think it was. It's not his first language. He was.
Yeah.
He was talking in and everything. Whatever.
Bigger picture, guys. Just look at what it's there for, rather than the performance. Because I'm sure, like everybody else, you read the instructions, and the famous saying is then throw them in the bin and come up with your own routine.
It's a deck switch where you don't touch the deck.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And the deck's out of play. The deck's out of play when it happens. I
liked it. Michael P says, see you later, bud. See you later. Andy Tingley, in my day, it was only books. Absolutely. No video, so you learnt the hard way. Yeah, I mean, books, well, how I learnt, there was no YouTube. We had VHS video. Ferguson video style with the peg buttons.
Yeah.
Do you remember them?
I do, yeah. God,
the remote control on a lead that's about 12 miles long. I was the remote control.
Did you ever? I can remember when they came front loading rather than top loading. That was always
Oh, that was new.
Yeah, that was
new. When they went in on their own.
Yeah,
it was like wow,
magic.
But yeah, books.
The difference. I'll tell you what. The difference with books was
my voice is going.
Because it's the Carl Fool's Magic Convention tomorrow, where everyone turns up somewhere in Finchley, I think it is. I can't remember. And they do a trick that is in the Carl Fool's book. But the thing is, with books, you ended up with lots of people doing lots of different tricks. Because whatever trick that they happen to have stumbled over in the book, or whichever one appealed to them, would be different. And that's why, today, unfortunately, it seems everybody will do the same 3 card tricks and the same shop bought
because it's the latest download
and whatever, and you don't get this sort of variety because you haven't sort of sifted through and tried it out and gone, this is the one I like, whatever. If only there was a book with 800 odd card tricks.
I was going to say, what a segue! What a segue!
What you'd want is a book with 800 card tricks or different tricks, not just card tricks, but different tricks in it, and then everyone would do if everyone...
Funny you should say that, Alex.
Is there a book with 800
there is
tricks
a book.
in it coming out?
So Josh J, in his
Joshua
infinite wisdom...
Did he used to write something in a magazine?
Wrote a column in Magic magazine called
Talk About Tricks. Talk About Tricks.
And then they brought out a 4-disc DVD set.
They did.
And now they brought out a 2-volume book with every single trick in it. I know you was losing your mind, weren't you?
I want it.
You was losing your mind. So we've put it on the website, guys. It is a big old beast of a couple of books. It weighs 15 pounds in total in weight.
Yeah, it's over 6 kilograms. Best part of 7 kilograms.
7 kilograms. Dave and I saw it at Magic Live. It is a beautiful looking book, or set of books. But it's heavy.
I can tell you, it's got a very
It's got its own little carrying handle.
It's got a very good ring routine in it, which I've done. It's got some good oil and water routines in there.
Oh yeah, there was a good oil and water routine with Marlowe
Yep.
finesses and stuff like
Yep.
that. The books,
Ring Clan's Hitman, I think, is in there.
the books are fantastic. It's not cheap. It is not cheap, but then
They aren't cheap. Let's not.
All right, they aren't cheap.
There's
Okay,
two of them.
I'm
There's
thinking
two of
it
them.
as
There's
a-
two
Well,
books.
it's in a dust.
There's
It's
two
in,
books.
it's in a dust box, so it's one unit. That's why.
Yeah,
I keep
okay.
saying it's not.
And
cheap.
also the column was full of advice as well. So what you do is
expert tips.
Yep. So he actually interviewed people about the tricks. So you get a little bit of advice on development of tricks and where you might want to
Yeah.
go with them if you want to push that tricks to further. Yeah.
What they were happy about, what they weren't happy about, the improvements that they did, and then at the end of the trick, if there's any expert advice from people like David Williamson on the top change, it goes in depth. So you've got all this. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a lifetime's worth of magic. You would never have to buy another magic trick again, would
No.
you? How many tricks in the books?
About 800.
800 plus, 870 I thought it was something like
A lot.
that. But like I say, it's not cheap. So we're not actually, we've got it on the system. We've got 6, haven't we?
6. So
We got 6, so
I have made a wager with Mike that they'll all sell out by Monday.
yeah. So, guys,
So-
if you've got £200 to spare,
Yep.
make Alex's dream come true. If you haven't, my dream's going to come true.
Unfortunately, if the bet was for 1,500 quid, I'd buy all 6, but it's not.
It's not. It's not. But it is on the system. For all you international viewers, unfortunately, we are not able to ship it overseas.
It
It
cost
wouldn't.
too much.
It would cost too much. It would cost just as much as the book. What with
Yeah.
everything going on, petrol prices and stuff. So it's better off if you go and find it in a magic shop in your country. And for those of you in the UK, it does not include free shipping because it weighs
It weighs 7 kilograms. So
7 kilos. So unfortunately, it's not cost effective for us to send
No.
it free.
no.
So if you want it, go online, order it. If you don't want it,
If you want it,
Go on then.
order it and then tell us which your favourite tricks from it.
oh yeah,
and
I
we'll
think
pass that
the
stuff
people
on.
that order it, they should at least do one trick.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, yeah.
And there's loads to choose from. And Alex and I are going to get it because
Yeah.
we're book lovers. So it's a great book. So that was a good segue.
It was a good segue. Wasn't
It was great.
How
So
much is it? 200 quid.
200 quid, 199.99 including
It's
VAT.
less than 200 quid. It's less than 200 pounds. That's less than it's less than £100 a book.
It's less than.
How do we do it? How do we do it?
Don't know why.
I don't know.
Why do we do it?
Big question.
Right. Okay. So Andy Tingley, there you go, mate. There's 2 books.
Yep.
For the price of one. Yeah. Well, you get 2 books in one
yeah.
dust cover. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Rich
I'm with you.
says, "Hi guys, a product from a little while ago. Do you stock and do you have any thoughts on Cogni by Ricardo Montoya?
We stock it. It's really, really good.
Yeah.
The people,
Sells
people,
out all the time.
People who've bought it have come back in and gone, oh, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Cool.
Don't have to worry about refills with the whole scenario that you do with a lot of the other impression devices. It just works. It's nice and clear impression. Yeah,
Cool.
highly recommended.
So Andy's just take me back to my childhood. VHS rented from Radio Rentals,
Oh, yeah.
and now now they're all thrown away. I mean, I remember when there was a coin slot on the TV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then it'd be like your gas. You know, you sit there,
Yeah.
your gas will run out, and your TV would turn off, and it's
Yep.
finding 50p to put it.
Yeah, but that was for you to pay your TV license with when the bloke.
It was,
You
yeah,
didn't have that, and that was
yeah.
your TV license pay.
Cool. That's great.
God, I'll tell you what, it's funny, isn't it? Because we used to, obviously, we used to spend a lot of time in Blockbuster or your local
Yeah.
video shop just flipping through the videos. You know, that was it. You, by the time you've actually chosen a video, it was too late to watch one.
Yeah, by the time you got home, and
now
then you
it's just-
picked up your takeaway. It was like
Yeah.
11 o'clock. And it was
I
like,
know, it's the same with Netflix, isn't it? Probably you just sit
Yeah.
there going like, nah.
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 Have you ever tried the suggestion button?
No, well, mine's
They're all crap.
mine's
Suggestion.
mine's skewed because kids still have my
Right, so you'll get
logins, so I'll get all sorts of
all sorts of
Yeah.
mad stuff. Amber says, my granddad said his first TV was remote control, had a coil cable connected to TV. Yeah, I remember that. And he taped it to the arm of the armchair, and one day the tape gave out and the remote control flew across the room hitting the TV. Yeah. They did have leads on them. They were a 3.5-inch jack, and you used to put them in, and that was it. And then they brought out the Sonic remote control TV. Do you remember those?
No.
So it was 2 buttons. So it was either up or down, yeah. But if you clapped, that would change. That would change the shape. And then they brought out remote control cars like that as well. Do you remember?
With the remote control cars. Yeah.
And then you clapped, and it's still. Those were the good old days. Eh? We sound like really old people.
We are old people. That's why
really old.
Grumpy old people.
Brian says, I find with books as well that everybody will add their own small twist and the same trick because they interpret the instructions slightly different. And do you know what, Brian? You make a valid point there, because there are many a good trick that have been invented through people reading other tricks wrong, and they come up with different handlings, different methods. And there is, I do understand that there are people that struggle with reading, and that's why the DVDs are out there. So they can use the DVDs.
That for me is why being a member of a magic club or having a friendly magic shop you can pop into, because you can go, I've been trying to do this, I don't know what on earth's going on. You go like, no, that's not you. It's like this.
How many Elmsley count lessons do we do a week?
Exactly.
I mean,
so sometimes people go like, oh yeah, of course I didn't put that one underneath. Yeah, there you go. So that's the advantage of having a club. But it's why magic should be more of a social, interactive, friendly, help each other scenario rather than showing off and prompting around and
Like you do.
No, I do. It's the highlight of
Sean Churchyard says, do you have any recommendation?
Grumpy bugger, aren't I?
Do you have
the
any...
highlight of my week was last week?
What was it?
I had the correct change. I did. I was chuffed.
Is that one of your jokes you did?
No. I was really chuffed. I told everyone about
exact change?
Yeah, I had the exact change. Loved it.
Did they smile at you and say, oh, well...
No, they didn't know, but I was immediately on the phone going, you never guess what happened.
To who? The operator.
You were lucky you didn't get a call.
It's alright, I would have ignored it.
It was £1.89. I had £1.89.
£1.89. What was that for?
£1.89.
What was it for?
It's for a pack of crisps and a can of Pepsi Max.
God, you lived a life, didn't you?
that wasn't the highlight of the week. The correct change was the highlight. Alright, move on.
Sean Churchyard says, do you have any recommendation for a source of gambling routines? Second deals, bottom deals, etc.
Oh, Carpenter, what's his face? Hang on, you got him.
DVD. Well, if you want to go for a book, Simon Lovell, Second to None. That's all about the second deal. DVD wise,
Carpenter's.
Carpenter's books are great. DVDs are great.
There's also Fernando Caps.
Fernando Caps is very, very good.
And also Darwin Ortiz has some stuff on
his card scams.
Yep.
So yes, we do have lots of resources. Fernando Caps is great. I mean, he looks like that. He's the guy on the novels who.
He looks like Pat Sharp back in the day.
Is he really? Yeah. Jack Carpenter's very good as well. Plus, we've got Simon Lovell's Second to None.
Second to None dealing.
Marlowe's got some great stuff, I think, in card.
Yep.
Carding yours.
Just tap gambling into.
You'll get a lot of stuff.
I mean, especially if this is for it's for the bar and stuff. Something like the endless chain. I love that endless chain.
It's an old trick.
Victorian. Old trick. Do it on the bar top. Be brilliant.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. So I hope that answers your question, Sean. Benjamin Edward, is there anything similar to Tenyo's Magician's Matchbox that is still in production? The effect allows you to produce a small dove rabbit figurine on the drawer of a matchbox as you close it up.
Oh God, I'm getting a sense of deja vu here, Ben. He asked this last week. I didn't have a clue.
No. Sorry, Ben. I don't have a clue. If anybody has a clue, it might be a good idea to put it in the comments.
I might Google the effect, then I'll be probably more wise.
The fly.
Oh, the fly.
So the fly, he finds the card, he goes in the matchbox and he disappears. I mean, we've got that. That's good. David, do you have any idea when Lord Barnes' new card index is being released? No, we don't, I'm afraid.
Lloyd's big on Facebook and social media anyway. I'm sure he'll tip it off a month in advance and everyone will tell you how good it is.
Andy says you had a tape recorder taping in top 40, praying no one would speak in your family. I was praying that the bloody DJ wouldn't speak
They
over.
always talk. I think they had to. I think they had to talk in front of it all, didn't they?
Yeah, you were always there on the pools, weren't you?
Yeah. Oh, making mixtapes.
Making mixtapes, yeah. Oliver says, do you know anything about Steel by Jay Sankey? I don't.
No.
You don't. You pour now out of your eye, it looks good, but no reviews or performances. Excuse me. No, we don't, I'm afraid, Oliver. Jay Sankey is now sort of like direct, isn't he? He's not so much... so check out his website, and he probably will have a trailer there. Alex says, David Anderson,
David.
I sent you a PDF of a really old card trick ages ago. Did you ever work it out?
I don't know, it's still on my desk actually. I have printed it out. It is on my desk. I just haven't got round to it because I was ill.
You've forgotten, haven't you?
And I forgot.
He says,
bloody hell, he knew.
You know, see? Mind reader. Right, what else have we got? We've got something else. What about...
We've got Diamond Thief.
Diamond Thief. I don't know anything about Diamond Thief. Oh, that's the coin.
Diamond Thief. It's a coin through
the
cards,
deck into a
glass or cup, and it's got the diamond missing from either of the 3 diamonds or the ace of diamonds. Or it could be another card if you want.
And it's on the signed coin.
And it's on the signed coin. The coin can be signed. The card can be signed. Yeah.
That's what it says.
Don't know what else to see. I mean, Cirrus does a very good in-depth tutorial. If you like the effect, then recommend it. I mean, I've slightly sort of dozed off partway through the tutorial. I was just interrupted. I got interrupted too much during the day to actually.
What interrupted you? Oh, that bloody ringtone you got on your phone. That's what interrupted you.
Anyway, it is. Yep, if you want
check the trailer out. Check the trailer out. It's $32.99.
You get lots of fake pips to use away. You do tend to give the coin away with the pip on signed, so you do get through those. But yeah, I mean it's a good piece of card magic. If you like that effect, then go for it.
So it's just it's a coin to glass or coin through deck of cards into the glass, and on the way through it nicks a pip off the card.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, and you get the cards with the pip missing, and you get the spare pips.
Brilliant.
You don't get the coin, so you will need a 10p. That's what you need. You don't get a 10p with it.
Keith says, "Hi chaps, do you stock a larger diameter magician's rope?" We do not.
No. There is a. I don't know where you are, Keith, but there is a Chandler's store or any place that sells stuff.
Nautical stuff.
Yeah. They'll do your rope, and just a lot of it will have a core, but you can ask them if you can remove the core. That's your best way to go.
Rich says, that reminds me, Jack Carpenter has a self-working poker deal that is amazing. I'll dig it out. There you go.
Yeah, the 10 card poker deal.
Jason
Ledine.
Yeah. Of
10 card poker deal. I ripped off Darwin Ortiz's and changed it a little bit, but it's brilliant.
Milo has one.
Milo has one, and who's the guy with the big glasses and the
Tamarez?
No, he does have big glasses. He does have one,
and he does have a gambling routine.
No, the guy who did Las Vegas Karma.
Oh, Alan Ackman. Yeah.
Alan Ackman's got a brilliant 10 card poker deal as well. He had everyone laughing at a magic convention with it many moons ago.
Jonas has also pointed out that Dan Harlan does a DVD series, and in it is a bar bets, cheats, and gambling stunts worth looking into. Most DVDs now, if we haven't got them in stock, we won't be.
Oh, also, Chef Anton has a very highly entertaining thing.
And doesn't Bob Sheets?
Yes. Yep. Bob Sheets. Yep. All that lot. School for Scoundrels.
School for Scoundrels, that's it. And Greg Wilson.
Yep.
Andrew Short says, Jay is super nice and you can reach out to him to discuss it. He is a nice guy, so yeah, that's good. Oliver says, thanks, Andrew. There you go. What else we got? We've got something else.
What about
milk
card?
You're going to do this
I'm not doing this, but it's back in stock.
Milk card. Again, we've been playing with this. We're not going to show it, but we've been playing with it. It is bloody good.
It is bloody good. It's bloody good. It's a lot of fun.
The gimmick is well made. It can be a bit rung in and out.
Do it live,
from an ordinary deck of cards, but Michael has done it again. He's made a really good gimmick. And,
I think it's his best. I think so. I mean,
you said it was his best gimmick.
Yeah, because Matrix with all the holes is fine. but I love the way this card, either the folded card or the bill goes through it. Amazing. I had no idea, and then I saw the gimmick. I thought, oh, that is clever.
Yeah,
brilliant. Brilliant. Roddy should have come up with that.
Poor Roddy.
Poor Roddy.
He's
missed
busy
out.
as it
Missed
is.
out.
Andy Tingley says, can you add Klarna to your checkout? You get full amount, but people have free payments. Davy's looking into this free payment malarkey. I think we're going to go with the PayPal one.
Oh, what you doing just free payment? Payments?
Yeah, but watch this space again. We are looking into things like that. So it could end up being Klarna.
I bet that's because he wants talk about tricks. Because everyone wants that book.
You do.
We've only got 6.
Just to go back to Melt, that's $32.99. We've only got it keeps going out of stock. The second we bring it in, it goes. We've got a couple
Well, that's because
left.
some of the countries which they couldn't decide which colour they wanted to bought both, so that didn't help.
It is bloody good. Martin Smith says, afternoon, guys. Afternoon, Martin. Right, so a couple of things we need to talk about which are out of stock but worth mentioning. Glare, which we sold out of this morning. Glare is a hat tip to Hofzinser's card. I can't remember what they call it now. Where you shine a light through it and it shows you a reveal.
Oh, right, is it?
Yeah. So that's very good.
You use your torch for your phone, don't you, and shine it
Yeah,
through the card.
yeah. And the cards inside the card.
Yeah, look nice.
It does look nice. That's $38.99. We will be getting them back in stock. And Malice, which I don't know much about, but it's a newie. Again, came in, went straight back out again.
Yeah, I can't packing it up. It was quite small. What was it?
I don't know.
About card
we
size.
should research these things.
Card size called Malice.
Yeah. $24.99. That's all I know.
Must be good.
Must be good.
It hasn't come back.
Hasn't
sold
come
a lot
back.
of them.
So that brings us on to
this pile of stuff here, pills.
the red and the blue pill.
Red and blue pill by
Bondley?
by Bondley, Pen, and MS Magic.
So it's basically 2 pills. One's red, one's blue, and it's a card to impossible location.
Well, it's a card. So you have you get a pill box
With some pills in it.
They get to choose a pill. The pill will have whatever card they've
Whatever
named, mentioned. You don't need a force.
No.
Because can't give away the.
No.
Can't
It's
give away the
unfair
method,
to the
can I?
creator.
Okay.
So there's no force, but they get to choose a card, and it ends up in the pill.
And how do you feel about it? You've got your seat. I'm going to sit on the fence on this, aren't you? How do you feel about it, Mike?
It's another trick. I mean, you've got to have variety in magic, otherwise it will be stale. So one man's rubbish is another man's treasure.
They can pick the blue pill. It's all
There's a matrix theme there.
You're going to end up.
If you dress up like Keanu Reeves,
I mean, it's going to take up some pocket space. To be honest, you've got to really, really like this routine.
Watch the trailer.
You've got to really, really like this routine if you want to perform it. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
I think it's a lot of work for. I don't know. Why not just force the
People
card?
will
Why
like
don't you
it.
just force the card and make life a little bit
People
easier?
will like it.
At
and
least
I
do a
think
little bit of equivocate to get it down to less, or at least do something to make your life a little bit easier.
You could do that.
You could do that, but that's not what they've done or what they've provided.
No, but like I said before, read the instructions, throw them away.
Yeah.
Come up with your own method.
Yeah, I mean,
it is $34.99. It's not expensive in the great scheme of things. You get a lot of props.
would you say it's better than the invisible deck? Invisible
Nothing's
deck, you just
better than
carry
the
it around.
invisible
You just carry it around. Hits hard every time.
Nothing's better than
reset,
the invisible deck. The
nothing.
invisible deck is great.
No, and I think it's a very similar. I mean, I don't know. I'll name the card on. It's in the pill.
Right.
Wow.
On that note, what did they say
On
on
that high note.
Yeah, what did they say on Top Gear?
On that bombshell.
On that bombshell. Eh? At least someone is on the
I
ball.
do like a. I do like
On
a
that
bombshell.
bombshell,
I wish I had a bombshell. Right.
we are coming to the end of the day, and let's go into competition mode.
I am. I must say a big hello to the Walthamstow Weeper. Actually, if you're out there,
Who's the Walthamstow Weeper?
she's a lovely person who cries in cafes in Walthamstow.
Okay.
So just if you're watching, I've always assumed that because she's crying, she is watching the live. So I thought I'd say hello.
It's only when you're on.
Just on the off chance.
Only when you're on.
Oh, only when I'm on. Right.
Right. Yeah, look, they're there.
Oh, well, oh yeah. Is this a?
Yes, an all deck of cards. I know,
Okay.
blimey,
What was
innit?
it? What was it you wanted?
5 of clubs.
5 of clubs.
Put it.
Just
Take it out.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Oh no, it's there. Look,
No, it is there, but now shuffle it back in.
It is there. Okay.
So, guys, I'm sure you regulars there know the rules. But I will go through them again because we have to. 2 cards will be chosen. The word go will appear on your screen. You'll have 1 minute to put in the card or cards that you think have been chosen.
I mean, don't overthink it. Obviously.
Don't overthink it.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's random.
doesn't
It's
work.
entirely random.
When
what you're thinking about, I've got no idea.
There you go. So when you see the word stop, anybody that has put a card in after stop will not be counted, and that goes for the people that put the card in before go. And it's the first person we see on our screen, not on your screen, that wins the prize. The prize
Having
is,
said that, I'm looking forward to receiving some emails on Monday about that.
we always do. And the prizes are in the giveaway section on the bottom of the website on the homepage. So just go down to the bottom where it says PropDog Giveaway, click on there, and then choose your prize, and we will send it out to you on Monday. You should have it by
Tuesday.
unless you live far away.
Far away.
Far away. Right.
Or in a different time zone.
All in a different time zone. Yeah. So here we go. I'm going to stick the word go. Now, there you go. So,
Can you hear
please.
some music? Is it just me? I can hear some music.
I can hear music. I can't see
You hear
go
music?
come up.
No.
Hold on.
What? Have I got?
No, it's downstairs.
Have I got
I think it's
tinnitus? Have I got wham?
There is-
tinnitus?
There
that
is
like
music
hell?
going
No,
on, but
I
it's
can't hear it.
downstairs.
Oh, okay.
I mean, is there anything else we can talk about while to cover the time?
Cover the time.
Oh, we didn't do a demo of
Oh.
colour match. We'll leave it till next week.
Colour match.
Colour match is great and
Still here.
still here.
Still got some quivers. Quivers good.
Got some quivers. We've got some Waken still, which is really going well. Oh my God, Super Morigami, which is great, which I faffed on the last live that I did. But
You also faffed it to me.
No, I didn't.
You did faff
I got it right.
You didn't. You got it wrong. You got it right the second time.
The second time I got it right. But yeah, it's always sod's law. That's why we're not doing Mel. Right, okay, and we are a stop. So any cards after the word stop will not be counted. And we've got to...
Oh, Chris McLean, you're too late, mate.
Too late, just slightly too late, I'm afraid, bud.
Torrin. So we've got the superstar of Magic here, Torrin. He's just been struggling through his mocks. But here we go. If you just pull out 2 cards, Torrin, just slide them out there for us.
Any
that's,
2.
That's not the 5 of clubs, but never mind. Okay, excellent.
So I'm going back to the word go. Here we are. Right, so I better put my glasses on for this. Don't want to get it wrong. So what we got?
Queen of Tarts.
We got the Queen of Hearts
And the Ace of Clubs.
and the Ace of Clubs. Okay,
That's
let's
a
have
good
a
hand.
look.
That's a good. Talking about gambling.
Yeah.
Hey, how
Hey.
good is that, Sean? Hey,
Okay, so
Jack Carpenter's got nothing on me. What a clean force.
Go on, keep talking.
All right, there you go.
Well,
so,
I look,
I
it'll
will
be
tip
easier.
that. I will tip that to you, Sean, at a later date. Right. Here we, so you're going to go to the top. But you still
I've done it. Yeah, I've started it.
come on, Queen of Hearts. If no
2
one's
of
picked the
Hearts.
Queen of Hearts, I mean, everyone knows if there's one card you're going to have in
5.
your pocket and ask someone to pick, it's going to be the Queen of Hearts. If
That's
no
what
one's
I
gone
want.
for it,
Double backer Benjamin, well done.
that's disgusting, Benjamin. You can't go talking.
Joker, Jonas.
Ace of no.
No.
Queen of Clubs. Queen of Clubs, please. That's
4
fucking
clubs
polite.
is the closest at the moment. 2 of diamonds, 3 of hearts.
Jack of Hearts. Jack of Hearts is close to the Queen of Hearts, isn't it?
Yep. So Paul Goodman.
Paul Goodman, congratulations, Paul. The Jack of Hearts, which I agree is a much better card, is the closest to the Queen of Hearts, and the Ace of Clubs is.
I think it's the 4 clubs, but I'm just gonna go back and double check. because doing 2 cards at the same time is pretty difficult.
It's a very. I mean, it is.
So Gary Simpson, 4 clubs.
4 clubs. 4 of clubs is looking close. 4 of clubs.
Anybody? 5 of clubs.
I can feel the tension.
Yeah.
This is
3 of clubs.
3 of clubs by Lou Antonucci.
Lou Antonucci, 3 of clubs. So you're in the lead so far, bud. 4 of clubs, 3 of clubs, 2. Anybody? That's it. So Lou.
Congratulations, Lou.
So we've got Lou Antonucci and Paul Goodman. You have both won a prize on this week's
We
Prop
should have
Dog Live
rollover
giveaway.
weeks. We should do rollovers like the lottery. We should go on the next
Well,
person.
then we would have to have exacts then, wouldn't we?
Yes. Exactly. That's the
Well, we
point of a
can't do
rollover.
that.
If no one
We
gets
can't
it,
do-
it rolls over.
Right,
That's
but
the
we
point.
Can't
That
do it
makes
this
it a
week.
rollover.
But we can't do it this week.
Well, not now. Well, we could have done because we haven't got. It could be
Yeah,
a rollover.
if you'd have thought about it an hour ago.
Jeez.
Anyway,
I mentioned it.
guys.
Did you not get the memo?
Huh?
You didn't get the memo.
No, I've been off for
No.
a week.
Damn.
Guys, send us an email with your contact details so that we can send you these prizes, and also tell us what you want. Otherwise,
And
we'll
if you haven't
send
got
you.
if you haven't got an account or you've changed address or anything like that, then let us know.
Oh yeah,
because,
please let us know that.
and if the- yeah.
Otherwise, you get a tea cake.
Yeah, and there's a poor old Martin Smith in Wales who keeps on getting prizes that he hasn't ordered. But anyway, I've got to stop sending them to him.
Well, it's
Right.
you sends them, so
I know.
it's your
I
fault.
know, bless him.
Okay, so just to quickly have a look at if there's anything I missed. So, commiserations to Chris and Matthew. You were out of thing. Jonah says, challenge for next week. Do a magic trick with a car, a boat, and a plane.
Well, I've got a boat. Well, kind of. I mean, I could bring the boat in.
Got a car,
I've got a car.
get a plane.
Get a plane.
Yeah.
No problem, Jim.
I know a
No
few
problem,
people
Jonas.
with
We're
planes.
all over it.
I had one value and the other suit. That says
I mean,
rich.
Rich.
Yeah.
I know. We've.
Oh.
Don't ask me whether the Ace of Hearts is closer to the Ace of Clubs than the Two of Clubs. I've got no idea.
No. Really? That bad.
Well, it's tricky, isn't it? Because you got the value right.
Andy Tingley says, have a great weekend, guys.
Cheers, Andy.
Have a great weekend, Andy. Tom says, thanks, guys. Hope you have a great week. Chris says, cheers, guys. Paul says, thumbs up. Dave says, have a good one.
Will do, Dave.
Johnny says, have a nice week. I'm off to tonight's gig. Break a leg, bud. Don't break a leg, but you know what I mean. Matthew says, thank guys. Have a great weekend. I'm going to pop in next Saturday on my way to GIF.
Right. Oh,
What's
well.
GIF?
I don't know. It's very nice this time of year, though, in GIF. Yep, lovely.
Okay, cool. Guys, thank you very much for joining us for this Prop Dog Live. I'm struggling now. My throat's killing me.
I know. We really don't deserve it, but thank you.
Alex, you've been
I've been a challenge.
a challenge. No, Alex has always been as wonderful as always. Guys, tune in next week when we're going to do a trick with a boat, a plane, and a car.
Yeah.
Until then,
Goodbye. Hit it, mate. Hit it, bye.
oh mate, I need to put my glasses back on. I can't find it.
She's
Go
done
on,
it.
keep waving it. Keep waving.
Love
They
you
will-
all.
They will
Love
never
you
know.
all.
They will never know.